Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zais, and I'm a student in the University of Jember in Faculty Teacher Training and Education. Okay. Today we are going to learn about procedure text. You know, in the procedure text there are 4 points that we want to discuss. The first is definitions. Definisinya. The second one is the purpose atau tujuannya. The third is Generio Structure atau strukturnya. And the last point is language feature atau unsur kebahasaannya. Okay, let's see on these pictures. You know what is these pictures? That's right, a cup of coffee and fruit salad. You know how to make it? I think most of you know how to make it. So the way how to make it is in the procedure text. So what is the procedure text? So in English, procedure text is a type of contains objective and step how to create or do something related to this goal, or the text that explain how to work or how to use instructions or operational manual. Jadi, procedure text is salah satu teks dalam bahasa Inggris yang menjelaskan tentang step-step atau langkah-langkah atau prosedur dalam pengoperasian manual. So, for example, how to make a cup of coffee. Bagaimana cara membuat secangkir kopi? Oke, bisa kalian lihat di slide yang sebelumnya. The next is how to make fried rice. Bagaimana cara membuat nasi goreng. And the last is how to make sandwich. Atau bagaimana cara membuat sandwich. Okay, let's see the examples. The example is how to make a glass of avocado juice. Bagaimana cara membuat segelas jus alpukat. Okay, if you want to make a juice avocado, you need the ingredients is of course avocado, and the second is a cup of milk, and the number 3 is sugar or honey. This is the optional. So how the steps? Bagaimana sih caranya agar membuat avocado juice ini sesuai dengan prosedurnya? The first is cut off the avocado in the half vertically and remove the seed with a knife, then scoop out the pulp. Secondly, put the avocado pulp into, and then add some. After that, to sweeten it, you can also add some sugar or honey. I mean, this is the optional. And then blend it for 5 until 10 minutes until all the ingredients are mixed perfectly. The last step is pour the juice into a glass bowl, and your avocado juice is all ready to drink. Okay, this is another example about how to operate manual. The example is how to use computer. The second is how to operate a smartphone, and the last is how to operate a washing machine. Okay, this is the procedure text example procedure text about operation manual. When you want to cook on microwave ovens, you need to following these things. The first is plate on non-metal plate, and second is food. The step is wash your hands. Remember to be clean before cooking, and then connect to the electrical supply. And after that, put the food into a microwave, and don't forget to decide how long it will heat to food. And then press the button to start heating the food, and wait for the beep sound, and it indicates the cooking process is done. Finally, take out the food and enjoy it. Don't forget to wash your hands after leaving the working area. Okay, let's move to the second point. Did you remember what the second point is? Purpose, that's right. The second point is the purpose of procedure text. So the purpose of procedure text is to tell how to do or make something through a sequence of actions or steps. Second is to show how to make something, and the last is to explain how to use something. Jadi tujuan dari descriptive text yang pertama yaitu untuk menceritakan bagaimana cara membuat sesuatu atau menjelaskan bagaimana cara pengoperasian sesuatu. Yang kedua, how to show you make atau untuk menunjukkan bagaimana cara kerjanya. Dan terakhir yaitu how to explain how to use, untuk menjelaskan bagaimana cara pemakaian sesuatu. Okay, the next is generic structure. In a generic structure, there are 3 points that you have to remember. The first is goal, second is materials, and the third is steps. Okay, in a goal is to provide information about the intent and the purpose of the procedure and predict conclusions. The second is materials. It contains a list of materials or materials needed to carry out a procedure or steps. And the last is steps. List the order of instructions or activities to reach the destinations in the correct sequence of steps. Okay, let's see on the example how to make cheese omelette. Let's identify the generic structure. So, of course, the goal is how to make cheese omelette. Okay, jadi tujuan dari how to make cheese omelette yaitu how to make cheese omelette. Second is the ingredients. You know, the ingredients is consist of egg, 50 gram cheese, and cup milk, and 3 tablespoons, and something else. This is the material atau ingredients. Okay, the second is steps or langkah-langkah dalam membuatnya. Okay, is it understand for you? Okay, the last is language features atau unsur kebahasaannya. So in the procedure text, there are some language features. The first is temporal conjunctions or numbering to show sequence for examples like first, second, then, after that, before, after, while, and etc. The second is form of order or imperatives. For example like plant, steer, and put, and pour, and etc. The next is using the present tense, of course, because it's a present tense, using a simple present tense. The next is use adverb of time or adverbials to express the times. And the last is use action verb like put off, cut, slice, and something else. Okay, students, I think this is the last point of our lessons today. The conclusions of procedure text. The first is procedure text is the text that contains steps and how to make or to do something related to these goals. The second conclusion is the purpose of procedure text. So the purpose is to tell how to do or to make something. The generic structure of procedure text is goal, products, ingredients, and the last is steps, of course. Okay. The last is language features. The language feature in the procedure text is consists of conjunctions and form to order or imperatives, and using simple present tense and adverb of time. And the last is, that's right, using the action verb. Okay, students, that's all our lessons today. Saya harap kalian bisa memahami materinya dengan baik dan semoga apa yang saya sampaikan dapat bermanfaat bagi kalian. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.